Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video today. We will be getting a channeled message for the collective. This is a general read. I hope everyone is doing really well, enjoying themselves. Today is a good and beautiful day. It is. We're going to get messages for the collective. This is a general read. We will see what Holy Spirit has in the way of messages today. Tower. On the split 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. Overall energies of shocking events in regards to legacy, maybe, heritage, family. Okay, thank you. Two of Cups. Unions. Maybe some unions being dissolved even. Messages for the collective Holy Spirit. Messages for the collective Holy Spirit. Are we not doing this one? The Fool. What are we doing? This one? Okay, thank you. Ace of Swords energies on the bottom of this. You know, it's funny, the Ace of Swords energies are on the bottom of this one too. I've said before that I pre-shuffle all my decks and everything, and so I thought it was funny that the the mini-me deck has the same thing as the big deck. It's cute. It's cute. Okay, thank you. Messages for the collective Holy Spirit. Messages for the collective. Thank you. The Page of Cups inverted. I'm sorry. Someone could have had the loss of a child. This could be some loss of self-love, or again, with the dissolving of a union, there could have been some feelings of emotional disillusion, some abandonment issues perhaps, or some deep-seated childhood wounding rearing its ugly head upon disappointment, something like that, okay? Messages about this inverted Page of Cups, please, thank you. The Ace of Pentacles, this is also inverted. Okay. This is indeed about loss. Okay. What about this inverted Ace of Pentacles? What about this inverted Ace of Pentacles? What about this inverted Ace of Pentacles? What about this inverted Ace of Pentacles, Holy Spirit? Thank you. The Hanged Man. Someone is feeling very stuck over the loss. Someone is experiencing abandonment issues, or someone is suffering a grief period from loss. So they're going through the stages of grief, and they might be in denial right now. Thank you. Messages about this Hanged Man. Messages about this Hanged Man. This is a shift in perspective. Hanged Man in the upright does indicate a time after you have sat with yourself. A time that will come that is a shift in perspective for you, that is a shift in focus, that is a new idea, that is a new way of being or a new way of thinking. There is the silver lining. The stages of grief are stages. Energy is moving. Loss is abominable. It is something you can absolutely overcome. The stages of grief. It's a this too shall pass sort of thing. The Chariot. You can power through this. You can bring back into balance and have forward progress with your life. Collective, these could be energies that you resonate with, or these could be energies external. Perhaps this is an energy external to you. This might be a story of some woes of those external to you. Okay? The Chariot. We have the figure of victory here. Once we have the shift in perspective, once we have a clearer focus of the progressive movement ahead, the new chapter, the new beginning, if you will. The Chariot represents that forward progress, that success. One step in front of the other, one day after another, one day at a time sort of thing. This too shall pass sort of thing, like I said. The Four of Pentacles. This speaks to holding back. Collective, you might have gone through a period where, due to the grief, I'm getting a little bit of like hoarding energies. You might have gone through some emotional. Okay, I'm getting a very specific. It's like retail therapy, purchasing things, or spending money in different environments. Purchasing things or spending money in different environments, but the money is spent, right? And you might not even wear these things. You might not even enjoy yourself while you're doing these things, but it is to disassociate when your feelings become sort of overwhelming to you. You choose to disassociate and self-soothe and self-medicate with this form of retail therapy, and it either has or it will lead to a hoarding situation where if you are keeping things that are collectibles or something like that and you plan on, having this as an investment, that is one thing. I would suggest maybe looking at where, whatever it is you're doing in the moment, make sure that you're continually checking yourself, like, okay, that thing that I was doing yesterday, or that thing that I was doing last week, or that thing that I was doing last month, or whatever. Is it still serving me? Is it still helping me? Do I feel that it's helping? Do I feel that I'm being progressive? I don't have to be happy and positive all the time, but I want to be progressive. I want to have this forward movement. I don't want to become stagnant in some sort of material realm where I feel like I'm hanging on to material things because, again, I'm trying to find fulfillment outside of myself, because in grief, it just descends further and further into the self when you go through the stages of grief, right? And so this can be something to maybe look at or to look out for. Okay, these would be, of course, direct messages from Holy Spirit for you, collective, or for someone external to you, someone you're thinking of perhaps. Fate on the bottom here, these are fated events, all right? And again, if you have experienced loss, take as much time as you need to grieve. It's your time. It's yours to take. This horror visited upon your life is your horror, and it's yours to deal with how you see fit. Everyone's healing journey is different. Do not compare yours to others, but that doesn't mean you can't take solace in others that would understand or be able to relate to whatever it is that you're going through, right? Don't isolate yourself. Definitely don't hold back from people here in the material. Don't isolate yourself. The Seven of Pentacles, this speaks of good seeds being planted. This speaks of reviewing the work thus far. This speaks of a 7-year period. Collective, this could be a 7-year period you are coming out of. Person you're thinking of. This could also be a 7-year period. A 7-year cycle that is currently ongoing. Okay, take it as it resonates. Thank you so much. Messages about this. Page of Wands. This is a new beginning. The Page of Wands here. These are beautiful energies. We're done with this deck. Okay, thank you. These are beautiful energies. These are the energies of youth, vitality. This is a figure of someone just starting out on a journey. This is the excitement that comes with not knowing what's coming next, but excited about it. You know, this youthful energy, or it could be a representation of an actual youth, someone 25 and under. Okay, fire sign. Okay, thank you. Wishes for the fishes, Holy Spirit. Messages about this Page of Wands. Messages about this Page of Wands. The Magician. So we have the new beginnings. We have the just setting out on the adventure, the energies. This is a manifestation. This is either something that is manifesting here in the material. Someone is taking action on that manifestation. This is the realization of the manifestation in your life, collective. This could be you working magic over your own life. This represents mastery of self. This represents a high level of self-control, collective. This could also represent some sort of external projection. There could have been some external projection over your spiritual journey here. Okay, that's a little side note. Thank you so much. Message about this Magician. Holy Spirit, messages about this Magician. Is this the collective? Is this someone external? Messages about this Magician, please. Messages about the Magician, please. Queen of Swords, thank you. And the Queen of Wands. All right. Queen of Wands flipped over first. Collective, I'm getting not so nice energies off of the Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords, collective, I believe you could be sitting in Queen of Swords energies, or you could be heavy air sign placement, okay? Collective, you could resonate with Queen of Wands energies. The energies coming off of this card in particular are sort of haughty. I'm getting haughty energies off of this. Very entitled. Spoiled and entitled and haughty. Superiority complex. Okay, collective, this might ring a bell for someone in your life, someone external to you. This might be describing someone that you know. Okay, you would know. Queen of Swords in the upright. This could be someone in an official capacity. This is giving very stern energies. Collective, you could be sitting in stern truth teller energies. You could be bringing forth the truth. Collective, Queen of Swords in the upright. This is a no-nonsense sort of person. This is someone who is like, no, you're not going to come at me with any of the brouhaha. Okay? You're not going to. We are no brouhaha. No. We are wit. We are acumen. Thank you. Messages. Messages. Are we done with this deck, Holy Spirit? Messages? Thank you. Full on the bottom. New beginnings. Page of Wands energies. Leaps of faith. Leaps and bounds. We're going on an adventure. Collective, what kind of adventure are we going on? This Page of Wands likes to show up. This Page of Wands is always trying to start out on a journey, and I kind of want to know where they're going. What are they doing? What's happening? What's happening? Yes. Okay. Let's get some personality trait type phrases, okay? Help us identify ourselves and others in the read, collective. Okay. Messages. Messages. Trait type phrases. Personality trait type phrases, please. Okay, thank you. Press the button. Old school gamer. Tetris theme song. The go-getter. We do have a picture for this. So, collective. This could be you. You could be kind of old school. Okay. Could be a gamer. Press the button. You could be okay, this is very specific. You could, for some part of your work, you have some sort of, I'm getting like Homer at the nuclear power plant with all of the dials and the buttons. All of the buttons. And the buttons in particular that you might look at, and sometimes you're like, maybe sometimes you might feel that press the button. like pound the alarm, sort of. I don't know. That's an interesting energy. Excuse me. I get shown cartoon imagery a lot, but it always is symbolic of actual people and actual, feelings and actual events and stuff like that. So I get a kick out of trying to figure out like how does that scene, how does that play out in reality? What kind of job is it? Collective. Do you have a job where you pound the alarm? What is that? What does that mean? Pound the alarm. I'm getting that No, we're not doing this anymore. Okay, we're still shuffling. Okay, thank you. Messages for the collective. Collective, you could resonate with old school energies. You could be old soul. You could particularly like to play the games where it's very like, what do they call that? First person or something? I don't know what that's called. Teen Witch. What's meant for you will always find you. You speak things into existence. Will o' the Wisp. You've been here before. Collective, you speak things into existence. Press the button. You get what you want. What's meant for you will always find you. You speak things into existence. It's as easy as pressing a button. Pound the alarm. You always have you're always ready. Oh, you know what I'm getting? It's like a gatekeeper, like the red phone. This red heart here, it's like the red phone when the red heart bursts. It's pound the alarm. The alarm, it's a signal fire. Okay, Will o' the Wisp, it's a signal fire. It burns blue. It's a blue flame. It burns of a blue flame from red to blue. Red buttons and blue buttons. Red wires and blue wires. You've been here before. Like a bomb expert. You've been here before. You speak things into existence. Collective, be careful with your magic. Your magic is a natural magic. You are born with it. Be careful, be very careful with your words. You can speak things into existence. Think thrice before speaking. Okay? Aluminium. Aluminium. Aluminum. Aluminium. Okay. What are we doing? We're doing the princess deck? Okay. Messages for the collective. What can we have for this teen witch? Messages for the collective. What can we have for this teen witch? Can we get an energy signature for the teen witch here? Can we get an energy signature for the teen witch here? Energy signature for the teen witch, please. Thank you. The 8 of Cups. That feeling of this is abandonment. The 8 of Cups. Okay, collective, you could have a fear of abandonment. You could have abandonment issues. Collective, you could have abandonment issues. Collective, this teen witch could be represented by a figure that is walking away. This figure is indeed starting out on a new adventure. And that adventure is headed toward their wish fulfillment. In order to walk towards something else, usually there are things that you are walking away from. You might have triggered either your own abandonment issues or others' abandonment issues might have been triggered or even created, unfortunately. Again, with the grief and the loss, what can we have for this 8 of Cups? The 8 of Cups is a very positive figure, for it is walking toward its own wish fulfillment. The 8 of Cups is an action-oriented card. The 9 of Pentacles. It wanted to come out on its side, so both representations are true. Collective, I believe this lower vibrational energies coming off with Queen of Wands are representative of some sort of gold digger energies. This entitled gold digger energies, okay? Also, collective, the Queen of Swords, I believe the 9 of Pentacles in the upright represents your independence here in the material. This represents your high sense of self. Okay, collective, remember when you are speaking truths over your own life and speaking truths over the lives around you, remember that you are speaking these truths into existence, for they are truths. So make sure that you phrase things and word things in the most positive and desirable way that it can be worded. This will result in your freedom and independence from things here in the material that would otherwise be affected by that speech. So you have to be very careful with that again, okay? But again, you've been here before, so You're very comfortably independent. Okay? This could represent some third-party energies wanting to affect your independence. The third-party energies could be represented by the Magician and the Queen of Wands. These could be some lower vibrational practitioner energies, okay? They just need to go somewhere and heal. They have some healing to do. Okay. The Four of Cups here on the bottom. This is the discontent. Okay. I feel that these energies have reached their levels of discontent that are no longer doable. The Ten of Wands, no longer doable. They got to put those burdens down. The Fool, they got to do what they got to do to get on their new beginnings, to get on their spiritual journeys. This is the Ace of Wands. The spiritual journey is spiritually guided. The Ace of Wands represents a spiritual gift. Collective, you could be exhibiting new spiritual gifts or learning how to harness the power of your very own creation. You are the center of the creative universe. Collective, you speak things into existence. This is a very powerful gift. You've been here before. Okay, thank you. Ace of Wands, this is drive, this is passion. This is divine spark. All spark. Okay, thank you. Messages about this Ace of Wands. Messages about this Ace of Wands, please. This one? Okay, thank you. Ace of Swords on the bottom. Messages about this Ace of Wands, please. Thank you. The Eight of Swords. Okay, so your gifts are sending people into mental incapacitation, okay? People are stuck in their heads over your gifts, collective. The fact that you speak things into existence, and that these things that you speak into existence are truths, so it is. The Eight of Swords, this represents mental entrapment. This represents feeling stuck. This represents feeling bound. This represents imprisonment, psychologically or otherwise. These are all energies that are external to you. They might have wished this for you, but when you wish ill upon others, you are wishing ill upon yourself. Which is why it's so important when you speak upon others and yourself that you speak positively, because what goes around comes around. Our life is a gift. Your ability to speak is a gift. And collective, you in particular have a very particular set of skills. Ace of... Two of Cups. I thought it was another ace. Two of Cups. This is divine union. I'm getting divine union. Reciprocal, equally balanced, light and dark, emotional balances. This is the divine masculine, divine feminine. Ten of Swords. It fell out right over this Eight of Swords. So, collective, this is something that you went through. It looks like you thought you entered into a Two of Cups. You were ultimately betrayed by someone who was supposed to have been a Two of Cups with you. This might have led you to, you know, a grief period where you were, you know, suffering sadness psychologically, okay? You might have gone through some depressive state, all right? You might have, you know, been concerned to move, like those energies I was getting before. You just wanted to make sure that you were able to heal. This represents a transition period for you. Collective, you went through a transition. You transitioned out of ultimate betrayal. So let's see what you have transitioned into. The world. Okay, collective. The world is your oyster. I'm getting very... I mean, of course this represents the cycle, you know. You ended this was completed. You transitioned out of this situation where you should have been shown equally and reciprocal love. Because that's what you showed up with. You showed up with pure and true intentions. Your independent, beautiful, gifted ass showed up with true intentions. And these morons, they decide to betray you and leave you for dead. Okay, so you were, you know, they showed themselves for who they were, right? You closed out that cycle. The world represents these cycles, the endings of cycles, the beginnings of cycles, again, with the new beginnings. You are currently in the phase where you are manifesting a brand new world for yourself. It's a whole new world, right? This Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands, this is your magic carpet. You are floating the world on your magic carpet. This figure holds up the victory laurels. Again, with its beauty and simplicity, and all of the elements are present. All of the elements represented, for we show reverence. Thank you. Messages about the world. Messages about the world. It is inverted. Okay. The Ten of Cups inverted. Yeah. Okay. You closing out those cycles. You doing what was best for you, as represented by the Eight of Cups that we started out with here. Okay. You had to choose what was best for you. You adequately and successfully looked in all of the cups, figured out which one was the best for you. It was your cup, of course. You took your cup and you moved along, right? You brought it perhaps toward or into a union where you expect to have the Ten of Cups. These individuals who are either psychologically or otherwise imprisoned, they will not be experiencing this sort of familial abundance. They will not be experiencing the happiness. The inverted Ten of Cups represents a marked lack of emotional fulfillment in regards to the family. This again speaks to loss. There might be a small loss represented by the beginning of a cycle of loss. Okay? And there might have culminated in a larger loss, representing the end of the cycle of loss. Okay? Thank you so much. Page of Swords on the bottom and Judgment. Someone could be looking into these